incarcerated for over 1,000 days. No good cause for his imprisonment. He's not been convicted of anything. 1,000 days without conviction is really unforgivable. The British justice system should be ashamed of itself for imprisoning a brave journalist who revolutionised the way that information is disseminated, locking them away for over 1,000 days, nearly 3 years, for telling truths that are in the public interest. We need to resist the American demands for locking Julian Assange away for a 175-year sentence for embarrassing them by publishing the truth about what was going on with the endless wars really that appear to have been conducted to take away oil and secure natural resources by means that are not justifiable. Regime-changing countries in the Middle East and causing wars that have displaced millions of people and kill hundreds of thousands of innocent people. We need people like Julian Assange to tell the truth. Around the world we have conflict, and the reason for this is people do not know which truths to believe. If you have a free press, that is, you can be confident publishes the truth, then at least you can have diplomacy and discussion between world powers and people can understand how to achieve peace and prosperity for mankind. When you have censorship on this scale, when honest journalists are locked up indefinitely for telling the truth, then what you end up with dystopian warfare around the world. Nobody knows who to trust, and we end up in a situation where we find ourselves. We need to turn things around. We need proper justice, fair justice, meted out in the UK, so you do not get imprisoned for 1,000 days. 1,000 days just in high security, because we've got to remember there was something like 8 years before that when Julian Assange had to take refuge in the Ecuadorian embassy to avoid extradition to the USA. That's a drop in the ocean, compared to what he will face if the Americans manage to get him across the Atlantic. And once he's across the Atlantic in a Supermax prison rotting away, then what will our journalists in the UK and the rest of Europe feel like when they consider publishing truths that are uncomfortable for people in positions of power and authority? My feeling is people in the press will be scared to publish the truth if Julian Assange is punished in this way, and what we will have is we will lose free press and honest reporting in the UK, in Europe, in the Western world, and probably all around the world. So we really are fighting for a cause of good here against tyranny where press is not allowed to report freely. We want to live in a free country that is prosperous, isn't threatened by war, and people can trade peacefully between different countries. So let's call for the release of Julian Assange. Free! 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 Free!
Julian Assange!
Free! Free!
Julian Assange!
Free! Free!
Julian Assange! Julian Assange! Julian Assange!